So the sequence of poses that we're going to explore in this video is moving into warrior 2, and then from warrior 2 to side angle pose, and then into a side bend on the opposite side. Building up to that, we're going to start with a lunge using a chair. So, Tim, if you'd like to stand in front of the chair, quite forward of the chair, and thinking of allowing your neck to be free, so your back can lengthen and widen. Allow your fingertips to lead your hands so they come onto the chair. Come into a slight monkey, whip across your back and take a step backwards, either leg. So thinking upwards of expansion across your back. Push the chair away with your fingertips and allow your pelvis to come back. So you're getting a stretch from your tailbone through to your crown and up through your back, up through to your fingertips, and also up through from your pubic bone up to your chin. And then allow the chair to come down as you come into an upright position, and then step forward. And then we're going to repeat that on the other side. So again, coming into a slight monkey, taking a step back, thinking of width and length, and laying back in your back as you push the chair away gently and allow your pelvis to move, so that you're getting the whole stretch from your back heel up through to your fingertips, up your front leg, and up your front of your torso and your back, out through to your fingertips. Lovely. And then allowing the chair to come back as you come upwards and taking a step forward. And then we're going to do a side bend with a chair. So if you want to face towards the window, and then thinking of the neck being free, space around you, length and width of your torso, allow your feet to be slightly apart. And you're going to want to come out of your hips so that you've got a stretch on both sides of your torso as you put one arm, your left arm, onto the chair, and then fingertips leading, raise your right hand upwards, getting a stretch from heel to fingertips, and then moving onwards, a stretch through both sides of your torso. Slight rotation towards away from the chair. And then coming out of that side bend. To neutral position. And then we're going to do a side bend on the opposite side. So an upright position, feet slightly apart. Again, think of length and expansion through your torso, contact of the feet with the mat. Allow your right hand to fingertips leading to go onto the top of the chair. And then your left arm, fingertips leading, to go up as you turn away slightly from the chair and over. Your whole torso, both sides coming out of your hips. So you get that stretch from feet through to fingertips. And then coming back to an upright position. And then we'll take the chair away and go into into a side bend without a chair. So a wider stance, and
You've got room.
yes, good. So width across the shoulders, pelvis in, back, your back in your back, so that your legs are supporting you, and then decide which arm you're going to move upwards. Slightly rotate your torso as your arm comes up, fingertips leading, and your other arm comes down. So you're getting length through both sides of your torso, from your heels up through to your fingertips on your right side, and out through your left side too. Lovely stretch. And then coming back to neutral position. And then allowing your fingertips of your left hand to raise upwards. Rotate your torso slightly as you come into a side bend. Length through both sides of your torso, and a stretch from heel to fingertips. And then coming back to neutral position. Feet together. Great. So now we're going to look at triangle pose with the chair. Which side do you want to do first? Okay, so triangle pose. So you're going to take a step back. So think of the space around you, your peripheral vision, lengthening and widening, feet in contact with mat as you take a step back. You're going to have your front foot forwards and your back foot slightly inwards. And thinking of coming out of your torso as you move your right arm and push the chair away from you. So you're coming into a side bend, arm raising upwards. So you're getting a stretch from your left heel up through to your fingertips, through your torso, from your pelvis up through to your head, and a curve through this side, down through to the other heel. And then coming out of that, coming upright. And then coming to an easy stance and moving the chair to the side. So taking a step backwards. So you've got your 1 foot forward and feeling your feet contact with the floor, your peripheral vision. Think of your torso coming out of your hips as you raise your right arm and allow your left arm to move the chair away so that you're coming into a side bend. So you're stretching from your right heel up through to your fingertips, and from your tailbone to your crown, and from your left foot through the curve of your left side out through your fingertips. And then coming back into an upright position and bringing both your feet together. So now we're going to look at side angle pose without the chair. So coming into a wide stance. So torso supported by your feet and your knee over your ankle, not going forward of your ankle, not sinking into your hips, back in your back, and allowing your left arm, the elbow of your left arm, to just release lightly onto your leg, and bringing up your fingertips of your right arm so that you're coming over and getting a side stretch from your fingertips down to your heel, from your heel to your fingertips. And then coming back into an upright position. And then coming into side angle pose on the opposite side, finding your pelvis again, releasing your knee so it's just over your ankle, and allowing your left arm, allowing your right arm just to rest on your knee, left arm to rise up, fingertips leading, perhaps slightly, from fingertips down through to your heel, from your heel up to your fingertips, and lengthening through the whole of your torso. And then coming up into neutral position and bringing your feet together. Okay, so then we're going to look at Warrior Two pose. So again, a nice, easy, upright stance, length and breadth in your torso, feet in contact with the mat, peripheral vision, space around you as you take the step back to come into a wide stance.
Do that again.
So front foot is facing forward, back is slightly inwards so that you're getting weight through the outside of your foot, and your knee is over your ankle, and then being supported by your feet back in your back and not sinking into your hip joints. Fingertips leading, bring your arms at the side. So you're going to get a stretch through the whole of your shoulder girdle. Eyes soft, looking over your arms, from fingertip to fingertip, and arms not back, so your shoulders are wide. And then coming out of Warrior Two, allow your fingertips to come down, and then move into Warrior Two on the other side. So again, knee just over your ankle joint, supported by your legs but not sinking into your hips. Allow your fingertips to bring your arms up. So staying back in your back, length across your shoulders, out through your fingertips. Soft eyes looking out over your right hand, and length through the whole of your torso. And then allowing your fingertips to come down as you come up and come into standing position and move your feet together. So now we're going to do the whole sequence, which is warrior two, side angle bend, side angle pose, and then a side bend on the opposite side. So think of space around you. Think of bringing your neck back, lengthening and widening. Width through the whole of your torso. Take a step back to come into a wide stance. So front foot is facing forward, back is slightly inwards, knee is over your ankle joint but not too much. Not sinking into your hips, but being supported by your feet, light torso, fingertips leading as you bring your arms up. Soft eyes as you turn and look over your left hand. So you're going to be lengthening out through the whole of your shoulder girdle, fingertip to fingertip, lengthening in the whole of your torso. And then moving into side angle pose, allow this elbow to come down and your hand, the fingertips to lead you, your torso coming out of your hips, and a stretch from your heel up through your torso, out through your fingertips. And then your fingertips to lead you out of that pose so that you come upwards, take a step inwards, and then slightly rotate your torso as you lift your left arm up, fingertips leading, your torso coming out of your hips, nice curve down this side of your torso as you go into a side bend. Stretch from your left fingertips down through to your heels, and then fingertips leading, coming out of that, and then coming into a neutral stance. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So again, think of space around you, back lengthening and widening, neck free, and taking a wide step backwards. So your front foot is forward and your back foot is slightly inwards. Your knee is just over your, well not over, but on your ankle joint. Your legs are supported and supporting your torso, which is light. Legs also light, fingertips leading. Allow your arms to come up so that you have a stretch through the whole of your shoulder girdle, from one set of fingertips out through to the other set of fingertips. Soft eyes as you look over your right hand, length in your torso, and then allow your right elbow to come down as your left arm, your fingertips lead you into side angle pose. So you're getting a stretch up both sides of your torso, staying back in your back, from your left heel up through to your left fingertips, and then your fingertips to lead you out of that stretch, coming up to neutral, and then taking a step inwards as you slightly rotate your torso and allow your right arm, fingertips leading, to take you into a side bend. Both sides of your torso coming out of your hips. Stretch through from heels all the way through to fingertips. And then fingertips leading you out of that stretch as you come vertical, and then moving your feet together to come to an upright stance. Lovely. Thank you very much.